Hello, everybody. Stephanie here with C Day Travel. Thanks for clicking on this video all about Viking's April sale for 2025. So, I wanted to go over what Viking River is offering, but it also um, is similar for their ocean and expedition voyages as well. So, let's get into it. I am sharing my website with Viking. I am a cruise specialist and a Viking cruise expert. So I wanted to share their new spring sale. So as you can see here, they are actually offering a few different promos depending on what you're looking for. But the biggest one is their spring sale with free airfare. And something to know is these are all bookable with promo codes. They are also select dates. So, really, the easiest way to know the dates that you can choose from and the itineraries is to reach out to your travel advisor, reach out to someone like myself, Stephanie at cdaytravel.com, and we can help you. I will also leave all of this linked in the description box below, my website, and as well as my contact details. But as we scroll down, you notice $25 deposits, free airfare. Um, they have itineraries out to 2027, and this offer does expire at the end of the month, April 30th. And a couple of things I wanted to note as I leave it on this screen: the Rhine Getaway, one of their more popular ones for first time river cruisers. The Grand European Tour gives you more time, 15 days, if you have the time to spend, versus 8 days for the Rhine River, the Rhine Getaway. And I'll just scroll down so you can kind of see what some of these itineraries might look like. But I did want to make sure that you are aware of Viking's booking um, deposit and final payment date policy. So you see these $25 deposits, $25 deposits. They will be due to lock in your cruise, your space, and your price. Pricing does change and fluctuate. The pay in full date for Viking is very important to understand. If you've never been on Viking before, maybe you've only been on one Viking before, and you're looking to do another one, be it river, ocean, or expedition, these all um, apply to each department. But the pay in full date for these offers, let's say you put in your $25 deposit by April 30th. For 2025 sailings, if you book 2025, maybe you're looking in November, in that sweet spot where it's not crazy busy in September, October. And it's also not as cold and busy as Christmas markets in December. Um, Late October, early November is a good time to go, to try to beat those crowds a little bit if you don't want to go for Christmas markets in particular or for the vineyards in particular. In saying that, excuse me, your pay in full date with Viking for 2025 cruises is going to be May 31st, 2025. So if you're booking a 2025 Viking cruise with this offer that you see here, your pay in full date will be May 31st, 2025, or 120 days before, whichever comes first. So that means if you book something close in, um, and the final payment date is really the 120 days is before May 31st, you could have to pay in full before May 31st. Viking has a very extensive pay in full date. I have talked to them numerous times about them. I have a really great Viking rep that is full of wealth and knowledge and shares a lot of stuff with us. And she simply says, listen, their pay in full date 12 to 18 months out before your cruise. It is what it is because they can get it because their ships are sailing full. They're able to get that pay in full date. So that is what they're offering here. Don't expect it to change, I guess, is the moral of that. So let's say you're interested in a 2026 cruise. Let's say you want to get to the Danube. You've already done the Rhine. 2026 cruise, your pay in full date is going to be July 31st, 2025. Okay. And again, 12 to 18 months out is when their pay in full date is, and it does fluctuate. It's never exactly the same. So it could be dependent on the exact sale date. But if you book by April 30th using these promos, your pay in full date is going to be July 31st, 2025. If you book a different time frame, it'll be different. Essentially, if you book this month, right, these will be your pay in full dates. If you're like, you know what, I want to do one, but I need some time to pay it off. I need some time to plan it, or I've already got plans next year. Let's look at 2027. We can absolutely look at 2027. The itineraries are out. If you book with this promotion by April 30th, your pay in full date will be February 15th, 2026. So that's next February would be your pay in full for a 2027 sale date. And there's your full year plus in advance. So you just have to be aware of that and understand that. And if you are okay with that, then go ahead and let's look at some Viking itineraries. What rivers interest you? What countries interest you? And I can help you plan all of that out so it's a little less confusing for you. Now, if you are a past guest of Viking, they actually have a promo right now that is offering up to $800 per couple on select dates and sailings for up to $800 savings for a double past guest discount. So these are only for past guests with their Viking loyalty numbers. And if you have that only on select dates, you will be eligible for an extra discount as well. Also, if you have a Viking cruise booked right now, reach out to me now and get another one on the books. If you get another Viking cruise on the books, if you have 2 Viking cruises on the books, this is for river, ocean, or expedition, your pay in full date gets pushed to 6 months before your sale date. Okay, so let's say I've got a Viking cruise at the end of this year. It's already paid for, and I really want to maybe it's a Christmas markets at the end of this year. Well, maybe in 2027, I want to do a tulip time cruise. I want to go to Amsterdam. I want to be there in the spring when all those flowers and beautiful tulips bloom. But I want to do it in 2027 to give me some time and space to, come up with the money or payment plans or just to plan it out. We can get you on the books now while you still have your first cruise on the books. That second cruise, your pay in full date will become 6 months before your cruise. So now if you're sailing April 2027, you're not paying in full till, what is that, maybe November of 2026. So you'll have that reduced deposit and all that time to make payments. And I think that's what that is definitely what a lot of past Viking cruisers have learned. And the people that really enjoy Viking, um, when they have one Viking, they get another one on the books. And again, that is because they get an advantage with the pay in full date. So that is really important to understand. And if you know you're going to do a second Viking cruise, river, ocean, or expedition, contact me. Let's get you booked before you get on that Viking cruise. Or you can book on board on that Viking cruise and transfer that reservation to me, and I will be able to help take it over and help you plan. But your payment date will then be pushed back because you have two Viking cruise booked. So I thought that was something that I don't think everybody really knows. And that's kind of one of our trade secrets here. Being a cruise specialist, we know all the ins and outs and all of the little tips and tricks to try to get the most value we can out of your vacation, right? It's your money, it's your hard earned money, and your time. And I am here to just help you um, get the most out of your time and money and make it the absolute best trip that we can make it. Um, so again, we have the double pass discount, guest discount. We've got the spring sale that's happening now that you see on your screen. I'll move this to some other trip examples. There is also bonus offers, and these bonus offers are extra shipboard credit. And these in particular are up to $500 shipboard credit. And I don't have them here on the screen, but I do have them. They are for select 2025 and 2022, 2027 departures. It is a specific, again, promo code that you need to use, which I can help you out with when you book through C-Day Travel and myself. But for instance, the Romantic Danube, you can get $500 shipboard credit per couple. The Grand European Tour, which we saw, select dates, $500 shipboard credit on top of the spring airfare. The Danube Waltz is $500 shipboard credit. Excuse me. The Passage to Eastern Europe, the Elegant Elbe, Berlin to Prague. That one has the $500 shipboard credit as well. And not only that, but I will also have select onboard credit that I can share with you as well. It is on select sailings. Sorry about that. It's on select sailings and dates again. So it's important to reach out and let us know when you're looking to go. The more flexible you are, the within a certain time frame, right? You can't just be like anytime in 2026. Well, that's see what happens is people say I can go anytime in 2026. I just want the Paris and Heart of Normandy, and I will start looking at the dates, and the dates that I bring to you, you then come back to me and say, "Oh gosh, we can't do that date." Right? So it's never a truly we can go whenever you want, right? And that's why I do ask for time frames, or maybe it's time frames you definitely can't go, but I always need a time frame for looking, really just to limit that back and forth and be a little more efficient I don't want to be sending you quotes for stuff you're not interested in or that you can't do and wasting everybody's time. So again, the they really are this spring sale really is on a lot of their itineraries. Egypt has been very popular. Egypt has free airfare right now. The Mississippi Delta, that keeps growing as well, and it's doing very well. And I did want to show you the I wanted to show you the Ocean. Viking Ocean is having the same type of spring sale. Um, and they're really focusing on the Mediterranean Odyssey, British Isles Explorer, and the Coastal Jewels of China, which Asia has been extremely popular. And then, of course, as well, Viking Expedition, if you are, they're having that spring sale, 2025 to 2027 itineraries. There are a ton of itineraries that qualify for this. It's not just one or two. So if you're looking to do something a little different, you want to go. Here's the Antarctic Explorer, Great Lakes, Canada, New England Explorer. These are more expedition cruises, and we will just head back to river. And again, the all of these sales do end April 30th, 2025. So that is everything that I have. If you are interested in learning more, in finding out more, I will put my website below so that you can look through the Viking itineraries yourself when you have time. I will also put down my contact information, Stephanie at cdaytravel.com. cdaytravel.com is my website. And I'll actually show you. I will show you. There's my website. And you can click this to contact me, to email me. We can schedule a call, a quick call, just to make sure we fit right, and I can you know we can find what you're looking for and chat about your needs and your wants and all of that. I do also have some group cruises coming out. Right now on Celebrity, if you are interested in those. And I do have forms when you are ready to book, just where I'm going to collect some information from you. And it's a really seamless process that's all done securely online. So let me go back. I will go back to the river. And again, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Maybe I'll play this Egypt for
On
you.
this intriguing 12-day itinerary, you can immerse yourself in ancient secrets, long buried in desert sands, while enjoying the welcoming culture of Egypt as you explore with Viking. Your journey begins with a 3-night stay in Cairo, the cradle of civilization, during which you can gaze upon the world's oldest step pyramid at Saqqara, the Great Pyramids, the stunning Sphinx, and enjoy Cairo's Museum of Egyptian Antiquities. You'll also have ample time to check out the city on your own. Luxor is next, unfolding before you for 2 amazing days. Satisfy your curiosity at the great temples of Luxor and Karnak, and the remarkable Valley of the Kings. Here you'll enjoy privileged access to the tomb of Queen Nefertiri, an exquisitely preserved site only a few visitors have the chance to see. In Cana, discover the sprawling complex of Dendera and its fascinating Temple of Hathor. Built by the Ptolemies and Romans in classic Egyptian style, it's one of Egypt's best preserved and less frequented temples. Isna is home to the red sandstone Temple of Khnum, the 1st century hypostyle hall filled with intricately carved columns and detailed hieroglyphics. You'll sail on to Aswan and the serene Philae Sanctuary. This oasis was rescued from the rising waters of the Aswan Dam and is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Or set out for Abu Simbel on an optional excursion to admire the great temple of Ramses II. A picturesque voyage along the Nile River brings you to Edfu, where you'll visit the Temple of Horus, the falcon god. It's one of Egypt's best preserved temples and an impressive remnant of the Ptolemaic dynasty. Your exotic Viking journey concludes back in Cairo, with free time to explore more of Egypt's intriguing culture.
So there's just a glimpse of what you could, one of the fabulous Egypt itineraries, very popular right now, along with Asia. The one thing about Egypt is you want to go with a reputable company in Egypt, one that is that your guides will stick with you on, and it's good to have those tour guides that know exactly what they're doing in a country like Egypt. And again, I'll give you a little peek right now. Now, this is 12 days. I'll give you a little peek at pricing. And again, for Egypt, select sailings will have that air promo for the spring. That will show when I enter the promo code. So you see the air here. You can see one here on August 20th, free air. So again, once you lock in the free air, the price is really considerable. For an Egypt, vacation. There's a lot that goes into it. So again, if I can help you with your next Viking, river, ocean, or expedition cruise, please reach out. All my details will be below. I hope this has helped you a little bit, maybe help you understand Viking and their booking and policies a little bit. And please reach out. I would love to chat with you about your next Viking vacation. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe before you go. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That way I know that you like this content and I'll make more of it. Thank you so much again. Bye.